You always seem to be like on the Titanic. Welcome to Lifestyles and Strange and Exotic Random Book Review. Now, hopefully now that I sort of have a way to do things now, that I've challenged myself for 70 books this year. May or may not get that many reviews, but, you know, I hope to do a lot more book reviews, and I have quite a few to be edited, because I've been coming across some really neat books. So, the plan is, if that seems to work out, I'll try to do, like, a haul video on, I've been doing, like, Mondays and Fridays, so, like, a haul on the Monday, and then, like, a book review on the Friday, so at least it gives you a little something different than just seeing, you know, shitloads of, you know, thrift crap. So, I'm trying to shake things up a bit. So, this review, my hair's been attacking my face all day. This review will be on the book I just finished a few seconds ago. And this is one that I picked up at the thrift store that I've, you know, put in a haul already. And it is The Skull Alphabet Book. And I've been, like, holding on so I could, like, dump it on my Goodreads list to be official for this year. So, I haven't read it yet, I just sort of looked at the pages. So, I read through this, figuring, okay, it's like A is for aardvark, B is for buffalo, whatever. But it's a little more complicated than that. And some of them actually kind of caught me. And another thing I totally didn't expect, and this one has been autographed by the author, which is kind of cool. Except I'm obviously not Anthony. And I kind of, you know, I'm looking at this butterfly and I'm like, you know, doesn't that butterfly kind of look a lot like JFK? So I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. So I turned the page, and where did it go? And there's a little thing on the bottom here that's upside down, and I'm like, well, that's kind of strange too. The answers for this book can be found somewhere in the book. Look for the presidents of the United States. They are hidden too. So for some random reason, the presidents are all throughout the book, and I managed to find quite a few of them, and then some of them are kind of like, that's supposed to, I don't recognize this guy. So you can see one of the little presidents there. So that was kind of a neat thing to do. So you have, like, random history, and it kind of shows you the, you know, actual technicals of the skulls. And I don't know if you can quite see my lovely collection of skulls behind me, so I kind of have a thing for this type of stuff. I think they're pretty, what can I say? Though I prefer the fake ones other than the real ones. I kind of like the creature still in the, you know, unless it's natural causes, then I'm okay with it. But it is kind of wild to see, like, you know, the cat skull. It's like, your eyeballs are really that big? And it's like, and I've looked at people kind of like, I wonder what your skull looks like when they have, like, really interesting features. It's like, to me that's just a weird thought. So it's like, you don't realize, you know, what you look like on the inside, literally. Then you got, of course, dog on the other side. This one got me, of course, just, you know, the whole circle of life thing here. And they're really kind of funny. Let's see, where's S? Okay. Like this one, I'm like, S is for, and then it goes, the bumblebee bat of Thailand is considered the smallest mammal on Earth. This is the skull of the smallest mammal in North America. Its skull is less than an inch long. This creature eats bugs, period. Bug eaters are called insectivores. And it's under S. And I'm like, well, I'm thinking, well, the smallest mammal is a mouse. That's not an S. What's smaller than a mouse? But then mice don't eat insects. And I'm thinking, well, squirrel, but they're bigger than they don't eat insects. So I'm like, well, what the hell could this critter be? Smallest mammal in North America. And they're bug eaters. But it's under S. Then you can see, like, Reagan in the corner. So this was just a really interesting book, and it was a lot more advanced than I expected it to be. And then U and V, come on, aliens and vampires, or vampire bat anyway. So I mean, some pages are like, what? So it keeps things interesting, and I'm like, where was this when I was a kid learning my letters? Though it didn't take me long to learn them. Still working on English though. And then it kind of gives you, and now an alphabet break. Here are some non-mammal skulls: a crocodile, a fish, a totara, a salamander, 2 birds, and a turtle. And it tells you what the presidents are, and Grant, I guess, was president 18. But that was kind of interesting. And the artwork is pretty neat too. I'm really kind of impressed just the way it looks. And I mean, I had bought the stuff that day, and I'm walking out going, I think, the opposite way than I usually do, and I'm like, shunk, skull? I pull it out and I'm like, okay, must have. So I paid $1 for this. And I actually enjoyed it. And this was like $8 originally from $12.95 Canadian. It goes, A is for, we're not telling you. Skulls of animals from A to Z fill this book, and it's your job to figure out what they are. Fun science facts about head bones and what they reveal about their owners fill this edition to Jerry Pelota's best-selling alphabet series. And I guess there's a whole lot more. Be smart, read a zillion books. Garden goodies, cool critters. You've got the butterfly alphabet book, the furry animal alphabet book, the icky bug alphabet book, desert alphabet book under ecosystems, ancient animals, the extinct alphabet book, that would be kind of interesting. Traffic transportation, you get the boat alphabet book. So there's quite a few in the series, and if you're as good as this, if you've got a kid like me, kind of weird and wants to learn stuff, definitely get this for them. Though, seriously, not too bad for the adults either. So I really enjoyed this. A lot more than I really expected. I figured, ooh, pretty pictures, but it's neat that it's not just, okay, A is for apple, B is for bird. There's a little more thinking involved. You have to think about the skulls, you have to find the presidents, you're learning a lot more than just the ABCs. So these are really cool books. Oh, where were these when I was a kid? Oh well. Thank you for watching. Do remember to comment, rate, share, and subscribe. There's always room for one more at The Strange and Exotic. See you next time, and happy reading. Bye!